Hey, Gabby. Okay, so we haven't really spoken very much. We've been in some similar groups and circles together, and I keep meaning to reach out to you because I feel like we have so much in common, and I just discovered we have more in common with maybe the same personality type. So I realized this morning, right now in this moment, that I have to stop putting it off and just reach out to you, but in the way that I tend to reach out to people these days with a video. And so I know that something that you want to maybe start practicing is expressing yourself. So that's why I'm just sending you this video and kind of inviting you to just jump into this with me in this heart-to-heart version of things. I'm suddenly seeing that maybe we can get to know each other through video letters. If you really can't get to video letters, that's okay. You can write to me, or you can try practicing audio recordings if you want, though I think you said that you also had some fears about trying to jump into that too. But I would like to just invite you to challenge yourself in doing this, because trust me, I know how hard it can be. This has been quite the journey for me as well, and getting to this point took a lot of practice, but especially a lot of just jumping in and not asking myself too many questions and not being harsh with myself around worrying about like things being perfect or trying to plan what I'm going to say beforehand, and like being okay with making mistakes and not expressing myself perfectly, and just kind of letting go of control, surrendering a little bit and letting things unfold, trusting myself to know that things are going to develop and change as long as I keep kind of moving into fear and trying and practicing and embracing who I actually am and reaching out for more of what I actually want more of. So, what do we have to say to each other? Basically, I guess I know that I really feel like we're on really similar paths, and I know that we've both had a spiritual awakening at the same time. It sounds like you may have been through something pretty major in 2016. Me too. End of 2016. And we're both at this point where we're doing like so much work on ourselves and on trying to build something for ourselves, whether that be businesses or personal practices or circles of people that we can start to really connect with and that we trust and that we feel help us grow in the ways that we want to. I guess at this point, I'll just keep this as short as possible. I would like to invite you to just try sending me a video, telling me whatever your heart wants to express, whatever this brings up for you in receiving a video like this, what comes up. Feel free to share that. Feel free to share about your journey so far. Help me get to know you. I would be really honored to be able to continue practicing my expressions in this way, in this like heart-to-heart project of mine with you, to, I don't know, just jump right in and see what comes up and see how things evolve. I feel pretty good about it. I feel like maybe it's what we both need. Looking forward to seeing what happens. Talk to you soon.
Hi Amanda, thank you so much for inviting me to join your Heart to Heart project. I really appreciate it. It's a little scary, but I want to jump in because, as you know, this is something that I am working on myself. And yeah, let's do it. So I really admire what you're doing with this project and your channel in general. Just giving yourself that space to express yourself and to give yourself permission to not be perfect, which is something I think we all need. I was just reading some posts on Instagram yesterday, and I don't know, it really struck me how hard we are on ourselves. And I think it's a good thing that people like you are working to change that. I'm guilty of this myself. I think you probably know this as an INFJ yourself. I set impossibly high standards for myself and other people as well, but mostly for myself. And it's just impossible to live by them. It's just, yeah, it's not possible. And on top of that, I always had this huge block around using my voice. I don't know where it's coming from. I think part of it is just being shy, fear of being judged probably as well. But I think there's more to it. I think it's also some past life stuff. I think I was killed for what I had to say more than once, and I still carry that trauma within me. So I think this will be a good way for me to work through that and release that. So thank you. So yeah, speaking. It's weird because writing comes so easily to me. It's like I don't even have to think about it. It just comes out. I basically taught myself to read and write in 2 languages at the same time. And it was just never an issue for me. It's always been like that. But speaking, I don't know, it's a nightmare. Like presentations in school or jobs, it was just, oh my god. Yeah, horrible. It's interesting though, because of course we've been in the Fully Lit Mastermind for a while, and we have the monthly coaching calls where we talk to Vix on Zoom, and she guides us through whatever we're going through. And I have no problem with that. But when it's just me talking in front or talking into a camera or a phone, I don't know, it just feels incredibly awkward. And I think it shows, but that's okay. I think it's also partly an introvert thing. I think you will recognize that as well. When I'm speaking, it depends on the situation, it depends on the person I'm with, but it almost seems like something goes wrong between my brain and my mouth, and I have a really hard time expressing my thoughts. And so this concept is actually pretty good because it gives me time to think and reflect and write down what I want to say. But hey, if it helps, you know, I need all the help I can get, so that's fine. So yeah, see, this is the thing with me making videos. I just don't know what to say at some point. Like, it's easier when it's a conversation maybe, because then someone else can ask questions, and it's always easier for me to answer questions rather than just talk. Like, I'm sure you've had those job interview questions as well, like, tell me something about yourself. And I'm always like, okay, what do you want to know? Because there's so much to tell, I don't know where to start. Yeah, just a hard time expressing myself in general. Yeah, it's tough, but I'm willing to work through it, and I'm really grateful to you for giving me the opportunity to do that. So I loved what you said in your video letter to me about this maybe being a chance to build a circle of people that we can really connect with. And that is actually something that I really want to do for myself. You're right, I did go through something major in 2015, 2016. I think the height of it was in 2016. And that's when I had my spiritual awakening. And it changed so much. Like, it changed everything, basically. And basically, my old life just fell away. Most of the people are gone, which is fine because they're not a match to my energy anymore, so makes sense. But yeah, at the time it was fine because I was going through so much healing and I had so much healing to do that it was okay to be by myself. I was completely shut off from the rest of the world, but that's what I needed at the time. But now, more and more, I feel like I want to connect with other people. Not just people, but people who get me, because there are not a lot of those out there. I think you can relate to that. And yeah, I don't know. It's time. I miss that. I love to go when I'm talking to someone. Like, I hate small talk. I think you are like that as well. Yeah, I don't want to talk about the weather. I want to go deep. Like, tell me your dreams, tell me your fears. I want to get to know your soul. And it's not easy to find people who are willing to do that. I've met a few, but yeah, they're far and few between. So to have the opportunity to do that with you and possibly other people as well, that's really amazing. So thank you. I'm kind of running out of things to say right now, so I think I'm going to end it here. But yeah, I look forward to go on this journey with you, and who knows where we end up. So if there's anything you want to know about me, please feel free to ask. Like I said, I find it easier to or to answer questions than to just talk. So feel free to do that, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye!